What's going on, everyone? So for you Hawkeye fans out there, we actually have a little bit of an update as to potentially getting a standalone project for the character. Now, Jeremy Renner has of course talked about Hawkeye for some years now, pretty much ever since he's joined the MCU, and more so following the first Avengers film when there was a lot of talk among the fan community of possibly getting a Hawkeye and Black Widow movie to follow up on Budapest, which was teased in that. Or there's also been talk about Hawkeye potentially getting a Netflix series, which Jeremy Renner has also spoken in favor of. Now, during a recent interview with the South China Morning Post, he spoke a lot about his career and some of the films that he's been involved with recently, like Wind River and Arrival, but he also did of course bring up the MCU and his involvement in the next two Avengers films. Now, later on in the discussion, they talked about the potential of a Hawkeye solo film. He says, quote, "It would be a wonderful thing, just don't wait too long. I don't want to be in my 50s in tights." Now, for Marvel, that clock is ticking very quickly because Renner turns 47 next month, and we still don't know whether or not the character is going to be part of the MCU following Avengers 4. So if he was to get a Hawkeye film, it would probably not be until 2020 or 2021 as part of Marvel's Phase 4 of the 20 or 30 movies that they are developing for the future of the MCU. So personally, do I think Hawkeye could stand alone? I definitely do. I think that some of the recent comics that he's been involved with, specifically the Matt Fraction comic series, which I think was from 2013 or 2014 if I remember. That's when he first got his solo book. It was before all the Marvel Now and All New All Different stuff. It was actually really interesting, and it would definitely make for an interesting Netflix show, but if he was going to get a standalone movie, I think that could be pretty cool too. Something that's sort of low budget, smaller scaled, more so focusing on his character, I think would be very interesting, especially with the rumors that he will become Ronin in the Avengers films coming up. But what do you guys think of this prospect? Would you like to see Hawkeye in a standalone movie, or perhaps a Netflix series, or something where he can be on his own and tell his own adventure? I think there could be some interesting ideas there. And for more updates on a Hawkeye thing, or any of the Avengers movies, or anything in the MCU coming up, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network. Thanks again for checking this video out. If you want to get even more updates from us, check out our social media platforms, our website for the latest news and editorials, and if you want to see our content improve and help us out, donate to us on Patreon for exclusive rewards.